You found the apartment. It's perfect. And then the landlord asks, "Do you have any questions about the lease?" And you say nothing. That silence just cost you the apartment. 5 phrases, real ones, the kind that make a landlord take you seriously. And the last one is the phrase most people are too afraid to say, but it's the one that protects you the most. Sophia moved cities for a job she'd worked 3 years to get. She found an apartment on her second day. Quiet street, natural light, within budget. The landlord handed her a 12-page lease and said, "Take your time." She didn't take her time. She was afraid that asking questions would make her look difficult, unprepared, like someone who didn't belong there. So she signed. 2 months later, she lost her full security deposit over a clause she never understood. The money was gone. The apartment wasn't even that good. She didn't lose that money because her English was bad. She lost it because she didn't have the right words for that specific moment. These are those words. Phrase 1. Could you walk me through the lease before I sign? Shows you're serious, not passive. Landlords respect this. It sounds like someone who has rented before. Most people say, "Can you explain the contract?" Sounds like you've never seen one. That sounds inexperienced. Walk me through is calm, professional, adult. Phrase 2, and this one will save you money. Is the security deposit fully refundable? Most people ask, "How much is the deposit?" and stop there. That tells the landlord you're only thinking about right now, not about getting that money back. Fully refundable is the legal language that signals you know your rights. It changes the dynamic of the entire conversation. Is the security deposit fully refundable? Here's one people always forget to ask, until they get the first bill. What's included in the rent? Utilities, parking, anything else? One question covers everything. The way you list the items, utilities, parking, anything else, invites them to keep talking. Silence after anything else does the work for you. What's included in the rent? Utilities, parking, anything else? Phrase 4. Use this one before you sign, not after. I noticed something I'd like to flag before we move forward. I noticed something I'd like to flag before we move forward. There's a problem creates a defensive landlord. I'd like to flag creates a conversation. Same issue, completely different result. You're not complaining, you're being thorough. Saying nothing and hoping they notice later, they won't, and you'll pay for it. Now, the last one. This is the phrase Sophia didn't say, the one that would have saved everything. Phrase 5. I'd like that in writing, if that's okay. Accepting a verbal promise and trusting it. The landlord isn't lying, they just don't remember. And when they don't remember, you lose. It's not rude, it's not aggressive, it's 8 words that show self-respect. Any landlord worth trusting will say yes immediately. Any landlord who hesitates, that hesitation is, I'd like that in writing, if that's okay. Listen to how this sounds in real life. So, any questions about the lease before we continue? Actually, yes. Could you walk me through it before I sign? I just want to be clear on a few things. Of course. Rent is due on the 1st. Security deposit is 2 months. Got it. Is the deposit fully refundable? Yes, as long as there's no damage. And what's included in the rent? Utilities, parking, anything else? Parking, yes. Utilities, no. Okay. I also noticed a crack near the kitchen window. I'd like to flag that before we move forward. We'll fix that before you move in. Great. I'd like that in writing if that's okay. That's not confrontation. That's just someone who knows the language. English isn't just grammar. It's the difference between signing something you don't understand and walking into a room and advocating for yourself. Sophia didn't lose her deposit because her English was weak. She lost it because she didn't have these words in that moment. The right phrase at the right time. That's what real-life English sounds like. If this helped you, subscribe to English with me. Every week, we take a real adult situation and find the exact words for it. See you in the next one.